New snow on the mountain. This morning was windy and cold again. It was snowing down here at the house. I put my coveralls on and now I'm hot. Hate this time of year. You know, you end up with half of your clothes that should be in your closet in the back of your truck because you end up putting on too much and then you get hot, take them off, and there they stay. Later in the day you don't think to drag them back out. Well, anyhow, still trying to get after those beaver. The easiest thing would be just take some regular traps down and do it like I normally do, but I'd like to try to live trap this one. Kind of, a friend wanted one anyway, but he wanted to, I guess somebody he knows anyway wants to turn him loose on his place. But anyway, partly it's because I've trapped probably hundreds of beaver in regular foot traps and conibears and things, but I've never really live trapped them in a box. I've caught them live in the snare, but I thought this would be kind of fun to try something different. But I really don't have the time to do it, so I don't know. I should probably just do it normally, but I'd like to rig up a box and see what happens. So that's kind of the plan, at least for a little while. Got a bunch of rebar here. I think I had a wooden box trap years ago that a guy gave me, and I liked the way it was set up. It was an easy design and it worked really well. So I'm gonna kind of try to rig it up like that, but like I said, I really probably shouldn't be messing with this. I should be doing other things, but what the heck, huh? So what I've done here is I reinforce the door with rebar on three sides. The top end I didn't figure needed it, and I reinforced the opening all the way around with rebar. Then I made this thing, and what that does is it adds weight to the door and it creates a lock. The trigger is kind of the weak point of this. It's kind of hokey, but it works. For this beaver, I might whittle a willow stick and use it as a trigger. But all the trigger is a piece of wire like that. And it's down at the bottom. It comes to a kind of a bend. So when they come inside, you can move this up or down anywhere you want it to be. And when they come in there and they bump that flies up like so. The door comes down, and this piece comes down and locks the door into place. So it's really solid. The one I had before, the top piece of this was painted orange, so you could see it from a distance. You could put a little piece of flagging on it or something too. In fact, that would be probably the thing to do, a piece of orange ribbon. But anyway, pretty quick, simple cage, and this one's big enough. Let's see, you can kind of see, if I set this over here, you can kind of see how big it is compared to me. Pretty good sized trap. I mean, it's big enough. This winter I'll probably give it a try for some bobcats and things too. That one, if you were to brush that in good enough, you might even catch a coyote or a fox in it. people do. I've never even tried with a box trap, but it's pretty good design. I never seen it before except for the one I was given, and stupidly I loaned that to a friend. And a lot of folks think that the word loan is the same thing as a gift. And in the mail today, after all that trouble with that welder and the adapter and everything, I ordered right away. I ordered a electrical adapter through eBay. I was told it wasn't the right one and it wouldn't work, but so I went ahead and I built that little short extension cord, which will be good because it gives me another 4 feet of reach. But in the mail today, look at what I got. 4 prongs to 3 prongs. Now it's snowing again. Won't last very long, but it's still annoying. Kind of steep getting that canoe up and down from there. It's moving a little bit fast. Might not be the easiest thing in the world after all. The things I get myself into. I want to go right over to there. Kind of a lot of effort to go, what, 60 feet, 70 feet. Well, I made it to the other side and I'm still dry. Kind of funny, these are my rocks from my bag I used last time. It's been coming in and out of the water quite a little bit. Right there's a spot where he's been doing it. Over here, yeah, quite a bit right here. This looks fresh. The fallen leaves and things have been swept off of that. Bare mud. And he's got some chewings here. So, I don't think I want to fight that trap back into that hole. Right, he was swimming the other day is right here. It's always hard to know how many there are. Could be one, there could be half a dozen. Now this tree has been chewed on. It's a long ways from the water, but that's not really that fresh. Chips on the bottom but turn brown. That's probably last time's beavers. They've been in here for a lot of years. Look at these old stumps here that have been chewed off, and they're gray and split. Down here quick and check this out. This would be below the dam where the canoe is there. It's beached right up against the dam. I don't really see anything down this direction. Amazing the way they do these dams. Not only do they pile sticks there, but they drag in rocks and mud too. I think right where I'm at is as good a spot as any. Right there, I think. So instead of that trigger wire, I decided to go with a trigger stick. I just cut a willow, kind of scraped it up a little bit so it looks like it's fresh chewed. And I got two notches there, one to hold the rebar and one to hold the cage wire. Then underneath I shoveled a little bit of dirt in there, made a little fake caster mound. I'll put a little caster on top of that, and that should do it. I want to find a spot here someplace close. Put my trail camera up so we can see just what he does. I'm real curious about the cage trap. Like I said, I've never tried this before. Just scared myself pretty good. Came over here to get a couple of sticks to prop my trail camera up, and Canada goose is sitting here on a nest. Took off flying. You can hear her there in the background. She went over there someplace. But holy smokes. Oh, let's see. Yeah, that's stuck in the ground too far. Anyway, I just need a couple of sticks here to keep this from wobbling. One thing about trail cameras, they work on movement. And so, movement doesn't have to be an animal walking by. It can be the tree that the camera is attached to, or wind, who knows what, and it'll set it off, and you end up with a whole bunch of pictures of nothing. Okay, the trap is ready. Got my trail camera over there. Got a really upset goose. And see if I can get out of here without taking a swim. Won't have to go very far, but it's steep. The bank is. So that's what the beaver will see. Hopefully it doesn't mind walking on that wire floor. That's the only thing that kind of got me thinking maybe it should have been filled in with dirt or something, but we'll see. That wasn't so bad. This bank is steep. I got a rope attached to the trailer. So, I'm back on the road. So now we wait. Hopefully, maybe tonight there'll be one show up, and really curious to see how he reacts with the box, if it bothers him or not, or if I even get him on trail camera. But anyhow, thanks for watching, folks, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.